Alright, fun fact about me is I like chewing on plastic. Like things in my mouth. Not in the nasty way. Excuse you. I got my water right here. Get Motivate With Me. You guys know if you guys want to order Get Motivate With Me shirts, merch, anything, DM me and you can order down below also in the Cash App. But if you want something different, that's when you DM me and we can figure something out. And of course, price will vary depending on what you want exactly. Getting into the video. So I've been feeling very inspired, very driven today to talk about this thing. Most of the time, the reason why I feel inspired and driven to say something that I make videos about is because I have a lot of people talking to me about a lot of the same thing, and I take that as like God or the universe, whatever you guys want to call it, bringing that to me so I can bring it to light, so I can talk about it, so I can bring it out there to other people and actually speak on it. It's about being able to love yourself. I made a video about it, but this is kind of on another topic of how to become the person you aspire to be. How to become somebody that you always tell yourself that I want to be like this. Oh, I want to be like this. I want to be a cleaner person. I want to be a nicer person. I don't want to be as angry as I already am. I want people to see me as a good person. I don't know, stuff like that. I want to be a girlier girl. I want to be a more masculine man. Stuff like that. Have goals that you set for yourself. Basically, how do I better myself for myself to make yourself as a person happier? Because in all honesty, people could tell you, oh, you're pretty, you're cute, oh, you're handsome, you're muscular, you're buff, whatever. But you're not going to believe it until you see it within yourself, until you feel it within yourself. So that's what we're doing here today, is how to make yourself a better person for yourself. How to be happier within yourself. And I asked my husband some questions too, because like in a few previous videos where we smoked CBD for the first time, trying it out, my husband has quit smoking marijuana. Okay, I wouldn't have spoken on this if he was still doing it, for the fact that it was kind of like what?
At least enough to put it out there on the internet.
But since he's overcame it, and I personally still do not think that marijuana is bad. I didn't like it because I would go crazy, I would get paranoid and all that jazz. But even with starting CBD, he has realized, and we don't even do CBD that much either. And I say we because I really enjoyed CBD and how it relaxed me with anxiety and paranoia, all that. But my reasoning, my conclusion is that he has stopped smoking marijuana. No, it's not addicting, but he has an addictive personality. Whatever he starts and he likes, he will continuously do it every day, more times a day. And he has overcame that. And I asked him, how did you overcome that to become the person that you wanted to be? As in, he didn't want to be a pothead for the rest of his life. So how did you do that? His response was that he looked at people that look up to him, and he thought like, oh, if I can do it, I know other people are gonna follow me in my steps for the fact that I can do it, or the fact that he has kids and that they're looking up to him, so he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to be that image for them. He was realizing that it costs a lot of money, responsibilities come first, priorities. That was an example of from being an addict to something, which you could be addicted to food. What is something that you aspire to be? You aspire not to be addicted to food because it's not healthy or you're gaining a lot of weight. You as a person have to realize within yourself the root of the problem. Okay, so number one is find out the root of the problem. Done with examples. What is the root of the problem that you feel like you cannot move forward from? And the example was addiction to anything. I have my water here and I haven't even drank it. So that would be one, right? And you have to find the root of the problem in order to know how to fix it. And how do you know the root of the problem? You have to self-analyze. You have to self-reflect, and figure out within yourself, like, okay, so why am I the reason why I am? I can't be the reason that I want to be, or can't do what I really want to do in life. So once you find the root of the problem, you can then, two, learn how to fix a problem. All right, so for me, things that have helped me, things that I have progressed in over life that I'm looking back and I'm like, oh my goodness, I am not making excuses for myself anymore like I used to. So I found the root of my problem and then I'm fixing it, which is whenever I feel lazy to do something, I just go ahead and do it. When you have that thought in your head for working out too, whenever you have that thought in your head, I want to be thinner, or I want to get healthier, or I want to gain weight thinner, or I want to get healthier, or I want to gain weight for the people, my people that be wanting to gain weight. When you have that thought, you have to put it in action. You literally have to act on it. Like Nike, just do it. Just like that, you just have to do it. And you do it a step at a time. For instance, I feel like I've gotten more cleaner as an adult. I didn't grow up in a very organized, very clean home for many different reasons. But obviously, when you're a kid, that builds up to who you are now. But we can unlearn and relearn. I got that from Yada, by the way. But it's true, you have to unlearn the bad habits that you were, the negativity, the bad thoughts that you think about within yourself, and relearn and retrain yourself how to be that person you aspire to be. I always told myself I like being a minimalist because going back to my roots, we had a lot of clutter. And I was the minimalist of my family, but yet I still would collect a lot of stuff. So when I got married, the good thing is that I got married into a very minimal household. My suegro is very minimal. That helped me also become more of a minimalist. Then just growing up, realizing that I didn't need as much stuff as I have, and then I spend less money. I save more money. So of course, me being the frugal person that I am, I'm going to spend less money and be a minimalist. If you guys see my house, I still have not furnished. Sometimes I don't want to furnish it because I'm like, I like the space. I like the empty space. And for me, it's because I get the vibrations from the sun. I get all the good energy through the empty space and I feel whole. I feel like I can do more. Anyways, I have told myself, how do I become cleaner? Whenever I see something on the floor, I pick it up right away. You have to act on it right away. For losing weight, you want to see yourself fitter. You want to see yourself more this, which I've been slacking on lately, which right now I'm speaking to myself. But you have to tell yourself, I want to be thinner. I don't like this about my body. All right, start doing some arm weights if you don't like your flabby arms. Because shoot, I got flabby arms. I don't like my belly, so what am I going to do? I'm going to start working out my belly right away. Man, I'm even talking about it. I want to do it right now. Okay, hold up. Hey, we gotta preach what we sow, or what we say what we preach. What is it called? Make me break a sweat and when not. Or another thing too, you tell yourself I need to drink more water. So what do? Carry a water bottle around, and whenever you have that thought, I need to drink water, you drink some water. Every time you have that thought of something that becoming better, you act on it. And yes, I know sometimes it takes money to do certain things, but you can always find an easier way. Don't let laziness be in the way of you becoming the person you want to be. Honestly, it's that easy. You just have to self-reflect, realize the root of the problem of what you're doing that you don't like. If you want to feel happier within yourself and accept yourself for either what you look like, what you are, how you treat other people. For instance, some people are like, oh my goodness, I want to become a better person. I want to be a nicer person. You have to self-reflect, realize, why do I treat people the way I do? You know, sometimes it could go back to being, a kid and all the bad stuff that you went through. That's another example, is a lot of people become better people because they realize that the past of the trauma and the bad things, like sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse as you were a kid, makes you the person that you are today. Realize that that's the past. You can't change the past. Accept the person you are today and become a better person. Do not put yourself on the level of the people that hurt you. Put yourself on a better level. In general, in life, we have to make the most out of what we've been through, the bad that we've been through. Like a rapper that I know very well says, There's beauty in the struggle. Be a beast and adapt, because it's true. There's beauty in the struggle for the fact that you become a stronger person after going through those things. And sometimes it's really, really, really bad things, man. Like, it makes me sad to even think about. But if you are the one that can decide to either build from something or to dwell in your sorrows and never be that person that you aspire to be. And only you can do it. Only you can do it. I could be telling you right now and it could go through one ear out the other and be like, oh my goodness, I really wish to do that. But only you can do it, and you have to put actions to it. That's as simple as it is. It's simple, like it's simple steps, but it's all about mentality and unlearning the past, unlearning through the trauma, through everything that you've been through, unlearning all that hurt, unlearning all those bad habits, unlearning all that doesn't make you or grow you into be the person you want to be. And you have to train yourself, learn yourself, and the reason why you do those certain things as you are today, and learn yourself, train yourself so you can be that person, that beautiful flower, that beautiful tree, strong and healthy and gives people life that you can today. And you can be who you really want to be. And I'm saying this from experience because I haven't went through that terrible of things, but I have some bad habits that I had to unlearn. And today I'm giving you guys that and showing you guys that I have made a difference within myself and I've become better within myself. I am happy within myself now, you guys. I used to be so stuck, so hurt within myself and just kind of hating who I was. And with long talks with God, self-analyzing, reflecting, I have learned and accepted who I am. And once I did that, once I accepted who I was and realized that God loves me no matter who I am, the things that I've done, the things that I've went through, then I started to teach myself, unlearn, and train myself to become the person that I am today. And you guys, I have a long journey to go still because every day I'm growing. Every day I'm learning, and that's the beauty of it because I love learning, I love growing, and I'm willing to bring other people into my life that are going to grow with me. And you have to also stop relying on people to change you, to make you happy, because baby girl, you're the only one that could do it. Baby boy, okay? I'm telling you, it works. Self-reflect, analyze. Even if you need a paper and a pen to actually see it, do it. And realize the reason why you do the certain things that you do. Accept it. Learn to accept it because it's not easy to accept who you are within yourself. If you believe in God, it's good to pray about it. It's good to cry. Let everything out. If you meditate about it and just figure it out within you. Learn yourself. You have to learn yourself in order to be able to show others who you truly are. Love yourself before you love anybody else. I used to not like that term because I thought it was very cocky, very self-lusting, something like that. But I realized it's not really that. It's literally just accepting who you are. And that's when you really gain confidence because you know who you are and you're not going to let anybody else try to show you your worth or rely on anybody else for your worth because you already know and you already know the person who you are, and you have to be confident in that. And that is when you're going to start realizing out of nowhere that you're changing and you're becoming the person you always aspired to be. Hey guys, remember, it's not a rough life. It's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it.